If you're an oil and gas engineer, you are literally drowning in paperwork and fighting with ancient computer systems. It's insane! Your life is truly miserable, and I will tell you in a moment why. You spend hours on boring reports and struggle to find one piece of information buried in a system from the 90s. What if a special AI could do all that grunt work for you? Imagine getting hours of your life back every single day. This isn't a movie anymore. This is the 2026 AI Toolkit that engineers at the biggest companies are starting to use, and it's freeing them up to do what they're paid for. But this brings up a huge question. Is AI here to take your job or to make you a super engineer? Let's break down how this is actually happening right now. Is the new reality of AI vertical or generic?
The amount of data we're getting today is just crazy. Sensors on wells, pipelines, and refineries create millions of data points every day. And analyzing it all by hand is literally impossible. This is where AI completely changes the game. But when we talk about AI, we're not talking about some generic chatbot trying to run a billion-dollar oil field. A key trend for 2026 is vertical AI. A normal AI trained on the internet is useless in our world. It doesn't know the difference between an AF ace and a double 10, and it has no idea how to read complex regulations. Vertical AI is built from the ground up and trained on well logs, maintenance records, and equipment manuals. Think of it like an experienced partner. It's like an autopilot. It handles the boring stuff, letting you focus on the million-dollar decisions.
So let me tell you 4 key applications. In fact, I want to tell you how does this actually save you so much time. It all comes down to destroying the annoying, repetitive work that eats up your entire day. First up is intelligent information retrieval. Right now, to investigate one problem, you might spend hours searching through 6 different systems. It's a nightmare. With this AI, you just ask it a simple question. Show me the maintenance history for pump P102 and any pressure anomalies in the last 30 days. Or, show me the 3-phase separator design for this oil field during the last 5 years. Boom! The AI queries all those systems and gives you one perfect answer with all the sources. This has been shown to take jobs that took hours and shrink them to under 5 minutes. That's an efficiency gain of over 85%. Next, we are destroying paperwork with automated compliance and regulatory reporting. Writing reports for the HAZOP, EPA, or OSHA has always been the worst, most boring job. Now this AI can draft the entire report for you automatically. You just give it the raw data, and it generates a perfect first draft that even cites the specific government rules. Some companies are already using this and have seen their compliance rates jump from 95% to over 99%. Your job changes from writing from nothing to approving the final draft. Another insane application is predictive maintenance and troubleshooting. When a piece of equipment fails, the clock is ticking and you're losing thousands of dollars every minute. Instead of digging through old manuals, diagnostic AIs give you the exact step-by-step fix. You just enter a fault code, and an AI trained on your own equipment spits out a guide like, check bearing X for wear, review sensor Y for calibration drift. In some cases, this has cut unplanned downtime by an incredible 45%. And finally, real-time production performance narratives. Some operations are still using ancient systems where it takes days to get a simple report, meaning the bosses are making decisions on old news. That's crazy. Today, these AI generators can create performance summaries whenever you want. An engineer just asks, generate the weekly production narrative for well pad A, and the AI analyzes the data, finds the trends, and writes the entire summary in minutes, not days. To get this unbelievable value, engineers have to learn to talk to the AI like a pro. You can't just ask simple questions. You have to give it precise commands. Instead of a lazy question, you use a context-rich query, like, Based on the Q3 inspection logs for pump P102 and the last 30 days of vibration data, draft a maintenance recommendation. This forces the AI to combine specific, real data points. And the most important part is source verification. You command the AI. Show me the source documents for the depth clause in lease agreement L500. This makes the AI show you the actual text, so you know it's not just making things up. This gives you a perfect audit trail and makes the tech trustworthy enough for engineering. This brings us to the most important question. Is the rise of AI the end of petroleum or process engineers? No, it's the beginning of a massive upgrade. Instead of replacing engineers, AI is giving them superpowers with better information to make way smarter decisions. AI is unbelievable at finding patterns in mountains of data, but it doesn't have your gut feeling or your years of experience. It can analyze process data, but it has no idea what it feels like to stand next to a pump or understand complex geology. The whole point of this toolkit is to destroy the boring data grabbing and paperwork that can take up most of your day, so you can spend your time on high-value analysis, strategic problem solving, and all the complex challenges that make you an engineer. In 2026, the oil and gas engineer's AI Toolkit is no longer an experiment. It's being built into the core of how the biggest companies in the world operate. It's a real set of tools designed to do the grunt work, freeing you up to be a more effective, strategic, and valuable engineer. The future petroleum or process or project engineer is someone who combines their deep expertise with insane digital intelligence. If you want to stay on top of the technology that's changing our industry, smash that subscribe button for more content.